my channel. I'm here to explain to you what a reborn baby doll is. So what I'm holding right now is a reborn baby doll. This is actually a silicone version, so it's made of silicone, but you normally get them in a vinyl. When you buy your doll, it comes as a kit. So you buy the head, the arms, and the legs. And then they have a cloth body. You can choose your baby's hair, your baby's skin tone, any birthmarks or markings that you want on them. You can choose their sculpt, so the way that they look, if they have open eyes, closed eyes, their eyelashes, if they have hair, if they have no hair, if they have painted hair. There's so many different ways to customize your baby. They almost are a perfect baby. These are lifelike painted dolls. They are a doll that are designed to look just like a real baby. They are a form of art that somebody has spent hours painting, or they have rooted all of their hair. They come in all different varieties of sculpts, and they come in a silicone or a vinyl. You can get full body, but most reborns are a cloth body with the vinyl limbs, as they're a little bit cheaper in the price point. We'll talk about that later. Reborns also have magnets in them. Most reborns will have a magnet in their mouth so that they hold a dummy, and some reborns have a magnet in their head so that they can hold a little bow in place. You can also get something that is called a real born. A real born is a 3D scanned version of baby. So an actual baby that somebody has had, the baby has actually been scanned and then it has made into a sculpt, which you can then buy, which does have a little bit more detail in the baby generally. What is the reborn community? There is like a reborn community where everybody jumps on either Facebook or whatnot, and they message each other and they send photos, or they post to a group about how their day was. It can be anything from a collector showing their collection to role plays of people that actually will take their babies out or feed their babies or whatever they want to do with them. The collectors can range from collect babies and put them on a shelf in beautiful little outfits or frilly dresses, to collectors that enjoy cuddling their babies every night when they get home, or when they have a bad day every, once a month or whatnot, to collectors that play with their dolls every day and they use that doll as a therapy doll to calm them or to help them out with their day-to-day needs. Another fun thing about the reborn community is it brings people together that have something in common. So we all enjoy our reborn baby dolls, and whether you use them as a collection or if you use them every day, you still bond and you can still share cute little photos together. Why do people have reborn baby dolls? There are so many reasons. When I take the reborn baby dolls out, I am often asked why. So let's start the list, shall we? As a collection, please tell me, what do you collect? Everybody has some kind of collection. I asked this to some people on the train the other day. They asked why I had them. I said as a collection. I asked what their collection was. He responded to me and he said, oh, actually, I collect hats. And I said, there you go. And she said, oh, yeah, actually, I collect Eiffel Towers. Everybody has some kind of little collection. These reborn dolls can be used as a therapy doll, so for dementia, anxiety, depression, loneliness, all those kinds of things. They help, they give you someone to cuddle, someone to take with you. I know that that might sound a little bit strange, but if it works, it works. They're not hurting you, so let them go on with their day. Everybody, there are children as young as maybe 4 that their parents have bought them a lower quality reborn baby doll, or perhaps they share their reborn baby doll with their mother or their father, and they hold them nice and gently, right up to nursing homes. So the age is broad. Just note that these aren't a toy and they're quite expensive. Their hair will come out if they're played with too rough. They will lose limbs or fingers. They have special weighting in them. Their stomachs, they can be, split and come open only if played with really roughly. Other than that, they're pretty sturdy. There are a lot of costs involved with a reborn baby doll if you allow it to be that way. They are still expensive, but you can do everything on a bare minimum. A vinyl reborn baby doll, brand new, usually starts about $300 Australian. Some artists have developed their names so highly that they have a waiting list and a very high price tag, but sometimes you pay for what you get, so sometimes it's definitely worth it. A silicone reborn baby doll, I will show you the difference between them later, about the textures on their skins between a vinyl and a silicone. They are anywhere between $1,500 and upwards. If you're looking at buying secondhand babies, there's a ton of them out there, and it's awesome to buy a secondhand baby as long as they're in good condition and as long as you're checking with who you're buying from and getting and asking for photos, safety photos, and all of that stuff. We will go into that a little bit later, but just be careful buying reborn baby dolls. There are a lot of scammers in the community, which is really unfortunate. Reborn baby dolls are kind of a hard thing to find. I remember a long time ago the only place you could buy them was eBay. That has since changed as there was a lot of cheap knockoffs on there. There are a lot of cheap knockoffs on Amazon or Wish or all those kinds of things. And generally in the reborn community, a knockoff are really looked down upon because it takes money off the original creator of that sculpt. So this day and age, artists generally sell online with their own little nursery. They can be found easily when you join the reborn community groups such as Facebook pages and whatnot. It's easier to find Facebook pages that are in your country. For example, I look up reborn baby pages that have the word Australia in them because I'm located in Australia, which means postage is a ton cheaper and it's a little bit local. Some of the bigger artists will have a website and then you can go on there, and they sometimes have a back order, which sucks, but if you want that baby, definitely go for it, save up. And also a lay-by them, which is really cool if you need to go into a payment plan so that you can afford one. Most artists do also offer that. If you're lucky, there might be a local doll show, so you can have a look at the doll show and see reborns in person, which is exciting. And if you don't find any at the local doll show or at an artist that you have done some research on, always do research, you can have a look on Facebook Marketplace, and you can see my face that I'm saying this. I'm like, be careful. Facebook Marketplace, there's Gumtree and all of that, although Gumtree is very scammy at the moment. Otherwise, a lot of people sell them in the reborn groups. So there are actually for sale reborn groups, and you can have a look in there. Again, try and get one close to you. If you are really set on getting a custom baby made, you'll have to find the right artist, so make sure you do your research. So these are all dolls. This little baby here is a 0 to 3 month size. This little baby here is a 4-0 newborn size. This baby here is also a 4-0 newborn baby size, and this baby here is a 3 to 6 month size. So you can see that they are different sizes. I wish I had other reborns to show you, but this is my personal collection. If you look in my other videos, you will see on outings that different friends have different babies. So you can get right up to toddlers or children and right down to very, very tiny, like 15-inch or so babies. And just thought I'd show you some different types. This is a vinyl baby right here, and you can see that she has beautiful paintwork on her, but she is a little bit harder. I can't even explain that, but this one here is a silicone, so he's actually a little bit more flexible and bendy. You can see that his fingers actually move, so you can see the difference there. Her fingers don't really move like that. They do move. Also, I'm showing you an open hand and a closed hand. Here's an open hand, but it doesn't really move like his fingers do. They bend quite softly because of what they're made from. So I hope this explained a little bit to you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to keep watching my videos, subscribe to my channel and enjoy. Bye!